intend to do is to look at the extent to which we are implementing IFMIS in terms of procurement, budgeting, expenditure, approvals, and payments, with a view of ensuring that we are able to implement all those modules as is envisaged in the IFMIS system.
So make it clear. The procurement module to be, I think that process has started. Where is Asha? Or Mogoko? Asha, where are you on that? I can't see you. Yes. It's part of okay, good. Okay. Bram, to reduce the time taken by fire engines to save lives and property from 10 minutes to 1 minute.
Excellency, that was the same reaction I had when I saw it. And I've actually had, I think my team says it's an error, I think, in capturing it, because the global best practices is 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
The best. And in the UK it's 9 minutes. So what we've done, Excellency, is I've asked my team to review our targets. For a long time we've been looked at through the lens of the fire and rescue service. And when you look at disaster management, there are 4 stages. There's prevention, there's mitigation, there's the response, and there's recovery. So I know that some of the areas where we can, when fire and rescue, there are too many externalities. If we tie ourselves to reducing that time, there are things like the time it took to report, the traffic conditions, the existence of the emergency operations center would probably help. So what I've asked my team to do is to review that and look at establish the disaster department. And the target we're setting ourselves is in the recovery to reduce the response time we take to reach out to victims. At the moment it takes between 2 weeks to almost a month. I've asked them to, we can adopt 48 hours to 72 hours. And Excellency, one of the measures that we're taking is to deploy disaster management officers to the sub-counties so that they then are the front line to identify the victims, identify the needs, and report to us within 24 hours.
Yes. I received your proposals.
Yes, sir.
And I approved them yesterday. So
thank you, sir.
Implement that.
We will do that.
And enhance this Ararai.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. Hata nikitana saizi hapa.
No, that's impossible.
Itafika.
It's not possible.
From here, fire station.
Not possible at all.
5 minutes is realistic, and you've been doing good.
Yes, sir.
I think our fire services have been doing well. Normally 8 minutes, has been the time.
Yes, sir.
But as you said, the raft of recommendations you had put in, I already approved.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Security and compliance. I know Tony was taking his daughter to school. Yes. It's really not any Airbase words, compliance.
Yes.
I want to see CBD as well. We've said from today.
Yes, sir.
We have agreed.
From Monday, from yesterday.
From yesterday, but yesterday, there was a lot of turmoil in the city. We've agreed Moy Avenue upwards.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
No informal trade.
No hawking at all.
No hawking up here.
Yes, sir.
They stay down.
Yes, sir.
But Tirop, just don't sit. This contractor on Moy Avenue, what happened? Is she working on the walkways, footpaths? Okay. Now, what you need to add is what I've said here on the band and the anthem. Uongeze hiyo. So, working with the music team, the choir, and also the vehicles. Bogo, we discussed yesterday how many will be available to them, because we want to replace those the ones I keep enjoying, tetanus filled contraptions. We're getting 19 vehicles when? Next week? Next week. Okay. So we'll see how to share so that you can get rid of those. Juzi wameshika watu, alafu gari inakwama. It was so embarrassing. Now wafungwa ndo wanawasaidia kusukuma ama. It is really embarrassing. We can't have that. Thank you. Energy and lighting, I think Bogo and your team, this one on Moy Avenue, to reduce average time, 45 minutes, 15 minutes, that is a perfect ROI. Very good. In lighting levels, 40% to 100% selected roads, you must list the selected roads. Yeah? So be specific. Where is Kioma? Engineer? Yes. Director, wapi ule Omata? The roads are selected? Sasa watu wa Eastlands wameona Ngong Road wanasema Jogoo Road na Outer Ring. Are those lit? Juja Road is not lit. Those ones must be lit and lit well. Yeah? Which roads are you saying 100% for lights?
For the accreditation, we have Lescos Road, Nigala, Vangano Lane, Sekarome Lane, Gendi Lane, Sotik Lane, Magandi Lane, Muto Lane, Jimbi Lane, and Exchange Lane. For new installations, we have the road that you have talked about, the Gong Road. When we are setting the goal, I think as the professor said, we should have focus. We had to focus that as one of the roads that we have to do the RLI work. But we have already achieved that. We are also doing energizing 257 LED lights along Ring Road parklands. Another target is the habilitation of lighting infrastructure along Outer Ring Road, and lastly, the habilitation of lighting infrastructure along Juja Road.
Okay. I know there are a number of poles that don't have the lights, the CRBC work, eh?
Yes, but for RRI, the rehabilitation is around. Okay, that does not mean that you stop the other works, but this one is now the target for 100 days.
That's good. The rest they'll go on. We've discussed. So those will go on, but yours, those specifics is what I want to have.
Okay.
To increase the road conditions from 3.7 to 18.7 kilometers, what does that mean? Wanambogo?
We have about 29 roads that had been packed, and we will now complete them to asphalt level. But there is an accompanying road infrastructure. Some of these roads were done partially. So part of once we do the asphalting, then we complete the other recompacting and complete the entire road.
Okay. We
had even planned that by around Thursday you could commission 2 roads, the Kayole and the Kayole road. And no, we do 2 roads. Then you also commission the patchwork with the entire CBD. Okay. We are doing 5 tracks today. 4 are going to Kayole, then 1 track is coming for patchwork in the CBD.
In the CBD.
Yeah, starting from Kirinyaga Road.
Okay.
Yes.
So, as we keep saying, mix, do a few on that side, this other side, so that but we'll go through that together. Number of water vendors complying with the Water Act, Maureen, from 2,900 to 4,400, that is good. This water capacity of 150 cubic meters in selected health centers and ECDs. What informed the 150? Oscar.
Your Excellency, the 150 were informed by, first of all, the resource that we had. Actually, this project is being financed by UNICEF to enhance the water availability in the slum areas.
In ECDs and health centers, ECD in informal settlements?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, this to increase number of people accessing water and sanitation services from baseline by 10,000 is very small.
We actually market it based on the new infrastructure that we're doing. So we are actually benchmarking it based on the northern collector. It might not actually be exact, but we are giving the minimum targeted population.
It will affect many more.
Yes, sir.
Many more, not 10,000. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Agriculture. Increased number of trees, 6,000, 16,000, 10,000. Yet we are starting a program. Why is Akumandi the one put here? This should be Ibrahim. trees. Ibrahim is not there, madam. Where is Ibrahim?
Yeah.
Oh, najificha huko. This comes to like 1,000 a day.
Thank you, Excellency. Sorry, I arrived a bit late. I was in town trying to clean up yesterday's mess. So this target is, I know we have the tree planting program, which we are supposed to do 1 million trees, but for the 3 months, we are working with some stakeholders to do 10,000 tree seedlings for the RRI goal.
Ibrahim.
Yes, sir.
On my birthday, you planted 3,800 on one day.
Yes.
You want to plant 10,000 in 90 days. 100 days. Honestly.
This because, of course, we have the tree planting program, we can increase
Adjust
numbers.
This.
Okay.
Adjust it. Now, this other one, to increase number of CBOs, Waste Management Act 170 to 425. Register all of them. I think we agreed when we met them, isn't it? Yeah? The CBOs. Are they for 75 in total?
Sorry. Currently, the figures we have is that because previously the registration that we had done when we used to register them was about that number. So we just estimated that, but we'll have to register all of them, and we worked as the sub-county environment officers to ensure that all CBOs operating within the areas are brought and registered.
There are 600.
Okay.
Thereabout. Now, this other goal of yours is cheating. Huh? To increase solid waste from 2,500 tons to 3,000 tons per day. You know you're already doing 3,200 tons. Why put it there as a goal? So at your marks, you have succeeded. How many tons do you do in a day?
Currently, Your Excellency, because of the reduced capacity, we're actually doing very not so good. But when we have capacity, we do between 2,800 to 3,200 tons a day.
Yes, you know, your goal should not be what you do every day. I thought that's what we've been taught. Isn't it? You should stretch yourself. Your goal should be ambitious. You're getting more than 27 trucks, loaders, backhoes, nini. The contractors are there. This number should go up. Because remember, it is not just what is generated daily, it is also accumulations.
Yes.
So 3-5.
Not
the goal. Yeah.
Okay.
Landscaped spaces 50 to 80. I hope there you have the roundabouts. TRM, that thing, medians. Yeah, thank you. Again, institutionalization of results-based management. Lydia, this one sounds vague. To increase the level of productivity on sector RRI quick wins at the sub-county from baseline to 100%. How is that measured? Professor RRI, how does this find its way?
The sub-counties had each wanted to focus on a particular area. So like for instance, a particular, let's say Kibra, would have wanted to focus more on greening and perhaps revenue collection or such things. But what we agreed with the RRI team is that because sub-county administration is meant to support all the sectors really to push their staff to deliver on all the other RRIs. That is how we ended up framing our goal that way, so that the SCAs will be facilitating and ensuring that the other teams are achieving their goals. Okay. So any team that wins, Your Excellency, actually we will have contributed.
Thank you. Tom, where is Nyakaba? Tom, prevention of communicable diseases. Increase households accessing safe water from 1,500 to 2,000 in Madare and Embakasi East. Those are 500 households in 2 sub-counties. Isn't that a small number?
Thank you, Your Excellency. The reason why we chose the 2 sub-counties is because of the devastating effect of cholera in the same sub-counties.
Okay.
So we are putting extra efforts to contain the cholera disease by providing safe water to those households in those sub-counties, sir.
Good.
Thank you.
That makes sense. Smart Nairobi Terrace. To reduce number of permit certificate application processes from 5 to 1. Where is Tiras? Tiras. Or come to
that refers to the UBP, which we are already doing.
The what?
UBP. Unified Business Permits.
Your unified business permit must be a specific goal. It shouldn't be clouded in many stories. Please. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Hi. This other one, sports, Oscar. To increase the number of teams participating in basketball street leagues from 40 to 44 in 5 sub-counties. How? 4 teams in 5 sub-counties in 100 days. And you know there are more teams than that.
Yeah, we are doing a basketball court at Jericho, and we are thinking of adapting 4 teams out of the 5 counties that are around Makadara. I think it will. We also have to facilitate them to register.
Okay. So there'll be 5, eh? 4 teams
in 5 counties.
How? So 1 is in 2.
We will get 4 out of the 5. We will definitely get 1 out of 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where is the leagues, the Governor's Cup? There must be something towards that in this area.
Well, the Governor's Cup will be launched in May.
Yes,
we hope to do it at when we are opening the Dandora Stadium in May, end of May.
Those are things that should be here. Those are things that need concerted, agile teams focusing on. That cup, the Dandora Stadium launch, all of that. That's very practical and visible things. So, just 4 basketball teams that put where is that the education? To increase number of trainees accessing public vocational training programs from 1,000 to 2,000. Just explain this one first before I give my comment.
Your Excellency, at the moment our training TVETs, the enrollment are very low. So we say 100 days we need to increase the enrollment by first doing campaigns in terms of creating awareness the courses we are offering.
We have a problem with those TVETs.